And welcome to this gameplay did of Modern Warfare Elixir number 2. I'm flying, and today is day 12 of Elixir number 2, and the, second to last day. So let's get started, shall we? Alright. So what should we do first? Alright. Ooh, we're getting close on both of them, actually. I guess let's do AMX first. Since we're closer on that than we are the A3, and it's probably easier to get, so let's get it first, hopefully. Oh, and by the way, they will be adding Tier 8 vehicles in their Elixir number 3. They just have that on their website, which I'll probably put in the description if you're interested in seeing what Tier 8 vehicles they'll be adding. I'm interested, yes, but I want to be spoiler free. I want you guys to see my first reactions when I look at them in the tech tree in early access number 3. But anyway, go still standard. When we're against good selection of stuff. Yeah, not too bad for us. Alright, let's do this. I'm on. Anytime now, again, I get forgetting this thing is not a spring chicken. It does not get up slowly. It takes forever to load and go in matches and stuff like that. And of course, we're spawning late as today's the first match of the day. And we spawned in way late. Well, let's go up here since no one's going up here. Alright, so by the way, it is 9:41 right now, which means we have time for like 3 videos, maybe. Actually, we have time for 4. Actually, yeah, I think. Quick math in my head may not be. Quick math in my head when I'm not really trying could, be interesting. Could be not good. Where am I going? Yeah, but I should be able to get out at least 3 videos, not 4. Yeah. Oh, I'm counting there. If we go to 12 o'clock, just stop lagging for 2 seconds so I can get game. You're going to get me killed. You're going to get me killed, game. Stop it, game. Game, stop it. Stop, game, stop with the frame rate drop, please, for 2 seconds so I can not die here. I'm not in a pan game. I'm not in a pan game. I'm not necessarily. I'm not anything other than a lightly armored vehicle. Do not. That's the problem of the first game of the day. You will lag and you will suck. I mean, I don't know why the last couple of days has been like this. I mean, the first couple of weeks we were fine. It only lagged up to where we found enemies, and then when the enemy showed up, it stopped lagging. But now it's lagging when we find enemies, and not when we go up, and not when we drive towards them. It's just very, very unfortunate, and very, very annoying. And the only way to get through this is just playing the game a lot. So the first 2 gameplay videos of the day will be like this. We would have done so much better if the game didn't have full frame rate there, as well as we were piloting anything but AMX. Or commanding anything other than AMX, or driving anything other than AMX. Because the AMX gun is terrible, it lags behind the reticle for some reason. Even though it has the same muzzle velocity as this gun, it lags behind the reticle. It's really weird, and the funny thing is, it's not the turret's fault. The turret is slave to your cursor, or at least it tries to anyway. But what's the fault is the dumb gun is somehow either really low muzzle velocity, or the gun just is offset at a weird angle where basically here you're supposed to be here, but the gun's always firing over there for some reason when you move it, and it just it's always offset by a good angle. And the good thing about it is it's measurable. You know it's gonna be offset by the angle every single time, but it's still very annoying, and hope they fix it unless it's intended. If it's intended, then say something in the description to make it look like, to make it sound like it's make it look like it's more intentional. Because right now, I don't know if that's a bug, I don't know if that's a glitch, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's intended or not. If it's intended, that's fine. But if it's a bug, I hope they fix it. Because it's really, really annoying. And whenever you drive an AMX, you know that if someone's going across your screen, you can't really do much about it. I mean, we've done okay with it, but if the frame rate's low, then no, it just doesn't work. Rough Text standard, by the way. Yeah, the AMX. Bane in existence, the thing. I mean, it's better than the DW2. That thing was terrible in all things. As well as its friend. The one that you unlock after getting the DW2. They both are terrible, terrible tanks. Don't know how people find that the Lee is worse than both of them combined, but yeah. I mean, I guess they just don't play that thing. I mean, don't play the like the German heavy tree that often. Because the Lee is actually in the way of a lot of stuff. Those things are not. They're only in the way of the leopards. Not the leopards, but the they're only in the way of the panthers. So yeah. Oh, look at all those BMPs. And BMP2s nevertheless. Oh yeah, no things going up there, so let's go up there. Two VBLs versus a BMP. This should be interesting. VBLs are Recon and BMPs are support. I mean, VBLs are the most Recon of the Recon vehicles in this game. So far, anyway. Or at least from what I've seen so far. Alright, let's get ourselves to that little thing right there. We're in a medium. I mean, better as again, let's call it. O-ring point down. Oh, that's a real gun. Come on, make it. How are you still shooting at me? You better be shooting at me anymore. Oh my word, look at all the guys. Unfortunately, this is their team, and our team went the completely other way. Fantastic. Those guys on the hill. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. How did me denting the tank blow me up? How did that blow me up? At least we know that happens now. I do apologize for being quiet. I was just in shock about how I could blew myself up by just denting an oil tank. But yeah, I didn't know you. Okay. Let me think about this. Let me think I'll say it in English. All right. Okay. You see those explosive objects on the map all the time. What I didn't know, I thought you could, but I never knew for a fact whether or not you could actually get killed by them. Apparently, you can't actually get killed by them if you are right next to them if you have low health. They actually do kill you. Alright, that's the weird thing about this game is stuff that won't kill you, stuff that doesn't even damage you kills you if you have low health. It's really interesting. I wonder why that's a mechanic in this game that stuff that doesn't stuff that won't normally damage you, but if you're low health will kill you. Like those like jumping off, like ramping off something. Most of the time it doesn't kill you. Most of the time it only does a little damage. But sometimes it will do a lot of damage and kill you for some reason. I guess it's because your tank's all worn out in battle damage that, you know, like a chicken feather would, like a hog passing over you and dropping its feather on you will kill you. Maybe that's what they're going for, but it is really weird. Or maybe it's just I so happen to notice they damage me when I get destroyed by them. Either way, but it's just weird. It's still AMX again. But it's on standard. So my throat's a little scratchy. They're like something's on it. Yeah, it's not going to talk. You're fine. Be that way. Don't talk. Okay, there we go. My mic mute button was being weird. I had to hit it like 3 times in order for it to turn on. Weird. I guess we can risk this. I'm gonna try to find a hiding spot right there. What did I just see blow off? Here's a nice. Oh, come on!
We're clear.
Okay, so the BMP has a bigger view range than us. What VMP was that? Oh, now you guys talk, of course. Maybe it's gonna be a problem. He could see us and then we can't see him. Of course, he's a bigger gun than us, and he's just better in every single way. And I don't know if that's VMP2 or not. If it is, it's, what is that? That's an M60A3. You got a little more viewing than us as well. I don't know. Is this thing going there? Yes. Unleash! Unleash! I think now it's time to make our not be hitting. Ow, lucky shot. G64 out of absolutely nowhere. I guess it was down the lane. Would you let me have camera control, please? Thank you. Again, showing my teammates. He's over there. That's how they got me. I know what this makes me wonder. Why does the AMX even exist in this game? I mean, I guess it's something you don't. I guess it's something that they don't discuss whenever they talk about Armored Warfare. The developers, I mean, is that there are 2 types of armored fighting vehicles. There are recon vehicles, like the BBL, which are fast and actually have spot range, and the swing fire. These guys. Yeah, these guys actually have spotting range and they can actually maneuver and and they're really tiny, as opposed to these guys, the BMPs and these guys. These are all about doing damage to stuff that it's to other armored fighting vehicles. They don't talk about that. What they talk about is there's recon. No, armored fighting vehicles are recon, and then you got light tanks, and then you got artillery, and then you got main battle tanks. and that's it. They do not discuss that armored fighting vehicles are a little bit of of everything. Like they're either and the later ones are more straight up recon or straight up fire support. You know, straight up shooting recon. Because the earlier ones, like the LAV-150, is more, it's a recon vehicle in harsh matches, but it's more of a, you know, it's more of a mean battle in normal matches. Even more so is the Scorpion. That's definitely a more like a mean battle in lower tier matches. Wolf thinks of a similar system where early matches, lower tiers were all light tanks, even though they acted not like a light tank, they acted like a medium or a heavy, or even a tank destroyer. So yeah, they're borrowing a similar system, and let's see how we did in our Leopard 1. Probably not that well. Probably not that well. No, we did terrible. And I was expecting to get blown up by running into it. I was half testing that, by the way. Sorry about that. I had to this my throat to a skill scratch. I thought I got it, but no well. We're point standard. Alright, well we can do well on this map, I think. Especially with that assortment of enemy vehicles, it should not be that bad. And the funny thing is, my throat does start scratchy once I press insert, of course, which is my record button, of course. Everything has to go wrong with my ability to talk when I hit the record button. Of course, it just happens like that. I just had to feel terrible when I had to record. It just happens. And I don't know why, it just does it. It just does it. This music really reminds me of Kane's Wrath. Alright. And responding late. Where's everybody? Map up.
Loader, ready up. Up. Driver, move out.
Yeah, I wish when the countdown timer stopped, you won't get the startup sequence. I know that's probably difficult to program, and it's early access, so they're not caring to do it that way. I really wish they would, because especially if you spawn in late and you need to know where your team went, not being able to see their tags or the map. That could get your team killed if you're in a tank that's vital for your vehicle. But if you're in a vehicle vital for your team's success, and that's something in my throat, or something on my back of my palate, I suppose, which is very scratchy and very annoying and very hard to talk, or not very hard to talk, but it gets annoying of talking. All right. Well, last match we had okay frame rate. Let's hope we have okay frame rate here, which we're not having okay frame rate. Looks like most of their teams went right.
Identified. Hostile tank.
Come on, oh, you frame rate. Oof. Gotcha, in the rear. Oh, we're tracked. You could have told me that earlier. I think you did, actually. Gotcha, got your engine. Come on. I really hate the whole you get tracked once, you can get untracked. It never happens. And especially with vehicles with very high rate of fire, like AMX, you can never get untracked. So basically, you're in a cycle of always being tracked. I really don't like that. I mean, it's realistic because how you guys supposed to get out and fix the track anyway if you're in battle. And two, how are supposed to do that if they're getting shot at and they're actually shooting the track. But well, the problem is it's very annoying and it's very bad if you can't get on track because they keep shooting it. In Wolf tanks, it's a system on how it works. How you get on tracked, and even when under fire, they can only do so much damage to your track before, and then when it gets fixed, it gets fixed. I mean, they basically cannot damage it a lot when you're fixing the track, and once it gets fixed, it has a second for you to actually move before you can get tracked again, and even then, it takes a lot of firepower to actually re-track you or re-untrack you. However, in this game, in early access, once you get tracked, and if they keep shooting your track, you're done for. That's it. Your track's never going to be repaired again. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. Basically, one wrong move and you're punished, and your team is punished for, yeah, just getting a guy having a lucky shot on you, and then having his friend just keep plinking at you until you're dead or your track doesn't get repaired. Well, anyway, 1 assist, 303 damage, 5 spotting. Yeah. We totally might get the BMD tonight. I don't know why I keep mixing them up. Maybe because they're basically the same thing, except one smaller. Let's do this. Still trying to get the scratch in this out of my mouth. Yeah. Now the part of my tongue in my mouth, trying to feel it. Trying to feel if it's scratchy or not, because it's weird. Same place as last time it happened to me. And I've been on Warfare 2, that's the weird thing. I mean, by the way, Rough Like Standard missed it. We are not going that way with this thing. Nope, that's not gonna work. Especially on this side of the map. Maybe on this side of the map it might be a better idea. Let me slow it down. Maybe on this side of the map it's a better idea because we will get to cover first and then we can shoot up at people. Because this thing is much better shooting up than down. I guess we're going to do it then. Ooh, tier 3 match. And most of the team, and almost all of the team consists of light armored vehicles. Except for 2 light tanks and a medium.
Gunner, scan for target.
Affirmative.
Driver, move out.
Alright, well, we don't have a choice. Alright, again, being quiet for no reason. Okay, maybe being quiet because thing's still in my mouth. Or not thing, but just throat scratchy. Or it's not even though my throat's scratchy. It's someplace in the back of my palate where my nasal canal connects to my throat. There's something a little scratchy there, and it's very, very annoying. Alright, we're gonna stay around here. Actually, we want to stay over here. I'm doing this all only to get the Bradley. Remember, actually, we probably have better view range than most of their team, unless the LAB has superior view range to us, which it might. As well as the Scorpions. Well, might as well move up with these guys. These guys might encounter action before us.
Hostile PC.
Oh, hello. What's that? LAV? Any even damage me? Sock it! Sock it! Keep sucking it, suck it. Gotcha, alright. LAV down. Scorpion's the problem. Might as well reload. It's a good thing we moved up with these guys. You know what? We can go down here. On this little canyon. They can easily come off the rock and just, you know, following us and then shoot us on the way down, and then they'll get on our level, but that's not going to happen because, yeah. Do I have any Viz? I have Viz. Oh, I can do something. Yes. Get him gone. Take him to death. Take him to death, yes. It was a melee gun, but I don't care. We dealt a lot of damage, and especially to his modules. It worked out well. Let's get that Scorpion. Saw card. Gotcha. This is what Blitzkrieg is really like. Oh, light vehicle, yeah. I mean, we had a Blitzkrieg before, but we actually encountered enemies this time, so it's a real Blitzkrieg. Or Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg. There's something at the Z and a K. Their assault tank could be a problem, though. I was engaging a Scorpion, which is not much of a problem, and we have enhanced capture rate, I believe, with this thing. So this should work. Oh, the LIV's coming. Gotcha. Yeesh. We're the highest tier here, I think. Yes. Get out of here. Get out of here. Is that 64 coming for us? No, he's going for that Scorpion. Which is a good idea, because the Scorpion could be a problem. Do I have this in the T62? What? Did I go to 64 before? I'm in 62. Okay, they're very similar. Girl. Wait a second, what does the M113 have a bigger gun than me? Victory! Oh yeah! 2, 3. If it wasn't for that M113 rushing, we probably wouldn't have won. Or we could have won, but it wouldn't have been as easy. And we wouldn't get to see Blitzkrieg. And actually be part of it. And actually get in a game where we're top tier. And I get a bunch of light armored vehicles which we could have dealt with easily. And we got 1 kill, 2 assists, 957 damage, 2 spotting, and 2 bonuses. Alright, second place on the team. Yes, first time we actually got second place on the team with the AMX. Oh yeah. Alright. We got 2 minutes left. No, we're out of time, but anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching this video. It means a lot to me. It also means me if you to leave a comment over, tell me what you like, tell me what you like, tell me if you have any interest in spoiler series, like what vehicles you want to see next, or any tips on how I'll play on Modern Warfare or Alexa number 2 in general. Even for no tips to me, it's interesting comments for people that you know. And I guess, see y'all in a second.